A few people wanted me to give my views and my opinions on the shooting in Buffalo. Before I give my views, I want to say this. Due to me being knowledgeable of a lot of historical moments, like with John Horse and the Black Seminoles, and the Haitian Revolution with Toussaint Louverture and Jean-Jacques Dessalines, and other black revolutionary movements around the world and in America. I'm aware of our abilities. I'm aware of our accomplishments. I'm aware of the damage we could do. So in my mind, I have high expectations of black people. And sometimes when you have high expectations of people and things, you set yourself up for disappointment. So to avoid disappointment is to not have any expectations, right? So I say this to say what? A great majority of black people in America don't mind being slaves as long as they're not whipped, beat, as long as they can still party, club, pop bottles, get fly, wear designer, drive luxury cars, have jewelry, eat fast foods, crack crab legs, and move around under the illusion that they're not slaves. Destiny will put you in the same situation over and over and over and over again until you learn your lesson. You'll keep going through the same situation, but with different people, different towns, cities, eras, whatever. You'll keep going through the same repetitive situation until you learn your lesson. And the reason why I said destiny, because, certain people, act like they're not religious or spiritual, but we know everything is Allah's doing, Allah's preordainment. But Allah will put you through the same thing over and over and over again until you learn your lesson. Black people is not learning the lesson, and they're late to the party, and they very naive and don't know what's going on, or they want to pretend like they don't know what's going on, right? So you got cops killing us, you got dudes pulling up in malls and massacring us, slaughtering us. You got blacks killing blacks and slaughtering each other, and it's just a whole messy situation. Peace, King. All right, blessings. It's just a whole messy situation, right? So I say that to say this: the guy killing all them people, yeah, that was dark. That was evil and hateful. But it's not disappointing because I have no expectations of the colonizers and their descendants. When you study history, it's a proven fact. Black people was eaten by white people. They used to eat us because they believed that if they ate us and consumed us, they inherited our genetics and our abilities. They done fed black babies to alligators all through Florida and stuff like that. They done broke men. They done hung, lynched, cut babies out of women's stomachs. They done did everything you could think of under the sun to us. What y'all thought that was over? They did it to us for 400, 500 years. Mind you, we found them walking on all fours in Europe. Walking on all fours, living in caves, indulging in bestiality and having sex with animals. This is a historical fact when you study real history, when you dig in the crates. We ain't talking school, we talking you gotta really dig in books. There's encyclopedias from the 1600s that tell you the real deal before they kept revamping and remixing these books. That's why they say dog is man's best friend. But we ain't gonna get into all that, to them boning dogs and all type. We ain't gonna even. I don't want to tap into that. I don't want to tap into none of that. Let's go with the massacre. Let's go with the massacre, right? We know blacks have self-hatred towards each other and they kill each other and stuff like that, right? But this man was military ready. This man was tactical. He was trained. I thought I was watching a Call of Duty video game. The way he hopped out, he hopped out dumping. King, 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 king. He letting it go. Fam was active and he was accurate, right? For him to be comfortable to do that in Buffalo, he knew, I guess he felt he can get away. But I'm going to tell you the thing about Buffalo. Cheektowaga, Tondalonda, all them towns around Buffalo, all them little towns, Wendy's and Lionstown, that's like Rochester's backyard. That's like a low-key polluted town, Lionstown. I went through Lionstown before, while I was up north doing my bids. Sometime when you go in a different jail, I've been to 15 mediums and 5 maximums. So when you go into different jails, you go through these little towns, and sometimes the bus goes straight through the middle of the whole town, and you get to see where all the action is at. But all these little towns and these inbred European families, these people is inbred, they cousins having babies with each other, brothers marrying sisters, and they got uneven legs, and some of these dudes is like 20 years old, but they 6'9" and they 500 pounds because they eating all the pork and lard in the world, and they hunting, and they eating deer, and they eating wild game and stuff like that, right? The black people in Buffalo, Rochester gets crazy. Rochester, every dude I was with in Rochester, a lot of dudes have body counts. There's a lot of gun game going on in Rochester. Buffalo always thought they was like the hustlers and the pimps, right? But these people know this stuff. They know these people don't like them. There's tons of KKK up there. There's all type of signs, like blatant signs of mass racism up there. Why is these people so comfortable in a top store? No lie, man. When I go on a food bazaar, a Whole Foods, I'm always on a swivel. My shit always on a swivel. I'm active. I'm tuned in. I'm zoning in. I'm ultra. I'm on ultra alert. Because all type of shit happen in supermarkets too. Black people is too comfortable. Not only is they too comfortable, a lot of people is obese. They fat. They eating fast food. They hennied up. They soured up. They off guard. Their mind is cloudy and intoxicated. They indulge heavy in intoxicants. And these people is just like all the way off. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just naive and just think the world is a happy place. So now this happened. People saying, oh, it happened in New York City too with the dude on the train, and he shot the train up and blew the train up and threw the smoke bomb and everything. These people are psyops. The government send these people, man. The government send these people, brother. Even though the dude in New York City was black, they sent him. These people was agents. They sent him. They sent the nigga in Buffalo. They sent them. Now look, they sent the dude in Buffalo. Mayor Adams is on the TV. Hey, we need gun control. This is why, New York need harsher gun control laws. Nah, y'all been keep trying to make harsher gun control laws. So y'all sent this dude to do the mass shooting, and then y'all piggyback it with, see, this is why we need harsher gun laws in New York State. In New York, this is why we need, more gun control. And nah, y'all need more racism control. Y'all don't need gun control. Y'all don't need gun control, because a lot of people got guns that ain't running around shooting. Especially upstate. Them white boys, they collect a lot of guns. They not shooting. You know what I'm saying? They not running around shooting like that. They sent that man so they can enforce more laws to restrict guns in New York. I don't know why they always go hard in New York. I know why, but, it's a shame that they always go hard in New York. They want to lock New York down first. We the epic center of the world. Martial law, one world order, slavery is going to start here first. New York is a big, giant, maximum prison. The whole America is an industrial complex, but each state is a maximum prison. Each town is a sub-housing unit, and each project and hood is like a tier or a balcony inside each housing unit. Trust me, America is a giant prison. And they sent that man to do that so they could say now they need harsher gun laws. They sent the man to shoot the train up and did all of that because Mayor Adams and them, they want metal detectors in the train stations. The same shit that's in the same thing that's in the airport that can scan your body, it examines your skeleton, and it sees what hammers or weapons you got on you or what's inside you. They want that in all the train stations. Out of chaos comes order. They create a problem and then try to give y'all a solution. And then when they try to provide the solution for y'all, peace, King, blessings, Hotep, love is love, King. Love is love. All right. And when they try to provide the solution for you, the solution diminishes our liberties. So it ain't even about the dude shooting up the tops. It's really all about diminishing our liberties. They want supermarkets to have metal detectors. They want supermarkets to be like prisons. Trust me. They want supermarkets to be just like prisons, man. They want the train stations to be just like prisons. They want us to be scanned, monitored, observed in every corner of New York. The first city to do that is Ziyang, China. And then they got another city that does that in Europe. They call it the Iron Circle. There's another city in Europe that do it. They call it the Iron Circle. Right? They want New York to be super locked down. So they creating all these problems so they can do it. Now check this stupid shit. The black guard in the store had a gun. You see this dude running around, he got an M16, he's tearing niggas up, he's fully tactical army gear on. Why would you give him 4 shots to the body? So if you was able to hit him 4 times in the body, you could have hit him in the head 4 times. If you would have turned this light bulb off, you would have been a hero. You'd have been deified. He shoots him in the body 4 times. The dude ate all that and then clipped the black dude. Popped this whole balloon off. I don't mean to sound harsh. The black dude deserved to die. And I'm going to tell you why he deserved to die. He deserved to die because he was dealing with inferiority complex. An inferiority complex is I'm not going to kill this white man because people's going to look at me in a wrong way. I'd have popped that nigga in the head. If I got the skills to shoot him 4 times in the body, I'd have dumped off 4 in his head. I'd have cleaned him. I'd have cleaned them, bro. The microwave would have churned them into Ajax. I'd have churned his whole skull cavity into baby powder. I'd have blew his shit off. So the black dude is dead now. That's what you get, bozo. You know what I'm saying? And they tell you this they show you this in the zombie movies. Niggas know in the zombie movies, you gotta shoot the zombie in the head to kill him. You got niggas still in the zombie movies, they shooting the zombie in the body. They stabbing him in the body, trying to hit him and kill him. Everything is headshots. I'm going to tell you, at one time in my hood in Cortland in the South Bronx, from 2009 to like 016, a lot of bodies was dropping all over the South Bronx, even in my hood. Dudes was clipping niggas, hitting niggas in the head, headshots. They was calling it the barber shop. Because dudes was getting clipped all in the head. Black people train hard, fight easy. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Structure is strength. Get ready to avoid being ready. Rather be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war. It's simple, people. Get ready. It's going down. We at war. Gear up. Iron, I'm oxygen. Uno.